Alright, and we are live again already. Alright, everybody, welcome back again to another stream today. This is gonna be my mock draft for just the first round in general. So, yeah, this is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be more how I feel. I feel like the first 10 picks or so, or at least the first 8, kinda, I know for sure who I'm gonna have go where, or who I'm gonna have go to certain teams. Obviously right off the bat, Trevor Lawrence to Jacksonville, Zach Wilson to the Jets. I feel like here at number 3, it's up in the air who the 49ers will pick. I'm gonna have them take Mac Jones. Now here is also up in the air because I feel that Atlanta could just trade back, and if they eventually, whether it's before or during the draft, then nobody will be able to tell or do mock drafts if it's, unless you buy the premium of this and do a realistic trade. But I feel like if anything right now, like I would say maybe Jalen Phillips or Gregory Rousseau, who Gregory Rousseau has dropped surprisingly quite a bit, but I think I'm gonna have them go Trey Lance, as most people have them going. So like these are the first 4 picks that I definitely feel like could be possible. The only one that I could see being not possible is this pick. Maybe a different team takes Trey Lance, or Atlanta takes him, or they take somebody else. But yeah, here I honestly kind of see Ja'Marr Chase going to Cincy. I would say Ja'Marr Chase, Kyle Pitts, or Penei Sewell will go to the Bengals. Here at this pick, I feel like this is a pick where Miami's not going to go Kyle Pitts. They have Mike Gesicki. They don't need a tight end, so I'm not going to have them take a tight end. I feel like here maybe this is a pick where Penei Sewell could be picked. I also feel like this is a Jalen Waddle possible position, maybe even a Devontae Smith. Yeah, he may be the 11th ranked player, but I feel like he could still be a pretty good asset to draft. But yeah, I feel like here though, I'm gonna go with I feel like Devontae Smith is a pretty good pick here. I don't think it would be a reach if they took him, because like they need a wide receiver. Like if Ja'Marr Chase, Jalen Waddle, or Devontae Smith are there, that's just a solid pick. The first 3 wide receivers you could pick as the Dolphins, and then there's just a big drop off. But yeah, here I feel like this is a place for Jalen Waddle, because the Lions need Jalen Waddle, or they need a new wide receiver, and that's how I feel. Kind of a common theme. Quarterback, wide receiver. I could see Kyle Pitts or Penei Sewell going here. I could see Penei Sewell going here. I could see, I don't remember the needs for the Lions, but I could see other players going there. Here at Carolina, this pick, if this were to actually happen, where it's Kyle Pitts, Penei Sewell, Rashawn Slater, Patrick Surtain here, is up in the air. It's up in the air because if you could go out and get Penei Sewell and just get put him at the left tackle, where you have your 2 tackles, Taylor Moton and Penei Sewell, and you're at your tackles, and unless you don't end up re-signing Taylor Moton, you're basically, if you sign him, you're set at your offensive lineman. And basically here it's tempting to take Penei Sewell. It's tempting to take him because of that thought. Like, your offensive line would practically be set if the Panthers were to take the Panthers' offensive line would basically be set if they were to take basically if they were to take Penei Sewell. But also, if they were to take Kyle Pitts, you'd basically have all your offensive targets for Sam Darnold. And that's what's kind of like the confusing thing to do here is, do I go Kyle Pitts? Do I go Penei Sewell? Probably, since Penei Sewell's here, probably not Rashawn Slater. Do I go? So it's really between Kyle Pitts, Penei Sewell, and Patrick Surtain. And they're all very good, solid players. Now, the thing is here for Penei Sewell's, picking Penei Sewell is if you do go Kyle Pitts or Patrick Surtain, you can get, in the second round, you could go, looking at him, you could go, if Samuel Cosmi's probably not going to be there at that pick, but if Liam Eichenberg and Dylan Reynolds, or even just Alex Leatherwood are there, these three players right here, if they're at that pick 39 for Carolina, I could say and see, just pick one of these guys, just pick one of them, and that's what makes Penei Sewell. But also, the thing is that is making me gonna pick Kyle Pitts, and I'm gonna do it, is the fact that he is a generational talent at tight end that could go even, he could even go, I mean, he's probably not gonna, but he could go in the top 3, really. If none of those teams needed quarterbacks, he could probably be, probably not number 1 overall, but yeah, I think here, I think here is a position where the Broncos, now the Broncos probably don't even really need to trade up to get like Justin Fields if they want him, or Trey Lance, whoever's the other QB left. I feel like here the Broncos take Justin Fields because he's still there, and because Carolina doesn't need a quarterback anymore. Well, yeah, they don't need him or need a quarterback, so he just falls into their hands. Here, I definitely think is a position for Patrick Surtain, because if Patrick Surtain isn't picked by Carolina, he's definitely going to drop into and go to the Cowboys. Now, with this pick, I feel that for this pick, shut up, headset. Of course I'm gonna cancel it. Sheesh. But here's like more of a confusing pick, because like edge rusher, the best edge rusher isn't until Jalen Phillips, but he's the 18th, so this would kind of be reaching it. Tight end, you can't really get tight end because Pat Freiermuth is gone. Linebacker, there is, you could go, this is actually a position, now that I realize it, for Micah Parsons. And I think that's who I'm going to go with here. Micah Parsons. Now here's a position for Jaycee Horn. Jaycee Horn to go to, this is also another position if Patrick Surtain isn't taken before this. This is another position for Patrick Surtain, but I'm going to have them pick Jaycee Horn here. Solid cornerback out of South Carolina. Now here with this pick I think is going to be Penei Sewell, and I definitely feel like he could go before here, but I'm going to have them pick the Chargers take Penei Sewell. I definitely think Penei Sewell could go to Carolina. I definitely think he could go to the Bengals. I think he could go to the Dolphins. I think he could go to many different teams after the first 3 picks, and probably even the first 4, depending if that's traded or not. mute that. What the hell? But yeah, here I would say for the Vikings, it's probably got to be Rashawn Slater because he's still here. That's just who they need. Rashawn Slater is a perfect player because they can move him inside. They can keep him as a tackle if they really want to. It's just up to them. Here for the honestly for here, for the Patriots, it's kind of a pick almost. I feel like if I could do trades, it would be a possible trading spot. But here I'm gonna go Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. They needed a new linebacker, and he is still there, and he's one of the best linebackers in this class. He's a good pass protector kind of linebacker. Here is a position for... Dang. They dropped... I mean, Caleb Farley, I think, just dropped because of his injury. That's really, in my opinion, the only reason Caleb Farley's dropped so far is because of that injury. Or that, well, yeah, that surgery that he's gone through. Oh my god. But here I could see, honestly, I could see Najee Harris going here because looking at that need. But I feel like this is a pick where Caleb Farley could go. I definitely feel like he's still a cornerback that could still go high. The only reason he dropped is because of his surgery. Here I would say Christian Darrisaw I'm gonna have go there. If Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah is still on the board, this is a pick. The Raiders pick is where he could possibly go. Now back with the Dolphins. Here is another pick where the Dolphins, or with the Dolphins, and I feel like the Dolphins here could go, honestly, Najee Harris, getting another former Alabama teammate of Tua Tagovailoa, and if he's going to be their quarterback, just get him some help in the backfield and get him another player there. You could also go Elijah Vera Tucker. The thing is, they kind of reached for Justin Jackson last year, and you don't want to reach again. I mean, I feel like Elijah Vera Tucker wouldn't be too big of a reach, or really a reach at all. But I think here, I gotta go Najee Harris. I would go Travis Etienne, because in my opinion, Travis Etienne's better. That's me being biased, because I'm a Clemson fan. But, I just feel like that's the kind of pick that you could see happen here. But yeah, going on to the Washington football team. This is a pick where if a quarterback were to fall, I feel like they would pick a quarterback. At the same time, they just got Ryan Fitzpatrick. But here, I think I gotta go. This is probably a position for Tevin Jenkins. He's the best available offensive tackle for them, and I feel like he's a good solid pick for them, and it would help on that offensive line. Bears now. Bears, I feel like you could go Elijah Vera Tucker here, which is who I'm gonna go. Their fifth most needed position is a inside O lineman, and he is the 16th best player at the 20th pick. I'm gonna send him there to Chicago to help protect Andy Dalton. Now with this team, with the Colts, with the Colts, if there was a better offensive tackle, I would say that. Here I definitely would say is a position for Greg Newsome, since they need a cornerback. Another player that they could pick here is Rashad Bateman or Terrace Marshall even, because they do need wide receiver a bit. Cornerback, You could also say Jalen Phillips could go here. They need a edge, and I think I'm gonna have them go. I think here's a position where I have them go. I'm gonna have them go Rashad Bateman, just to give another target to Carson Wentz to help him out a bit there. Some of these picks might not be the best, but this is my first mock draft, and I'm gonna probably do these once a week until the draft, because I'm so hyped for the draft right now, and all I can think about is the draft. But here with the Tennessee Titans pick, this is a position where I feel like Greg Newsome will be a good pick and is a good pick for them. Now here at the second Jets pick, I feel like this could be, this could definitely be an Eric Stokes. This could definitely be a Jalen Phillips, which is who I'm gonna go with. I feel like Jalen Phillips might have even been a better pick for the Colts instead of Rashad Bateman. Here for the Steelers, this could also be a up in the air pick with the loss of Bud Dupree. I feel like this is a position where they could pick up a edge, and the best edge left is Azeez Ujulari, and that's who I'm going to have them pick. Gotta finish this up here because I have a quick zoom. But yeah, here at the 25th pick for the second Jacksonville pick. Now here at the second Jacksonville pick, this is a pick where I feel in a way I do feel that Trayvon Moore would be a good pick for Jacksonville, in this fact that he's basically the the best safety in this draft, and I would in a way I would be like, yes, this would be a good pick, but I do feel that here is a pick where Jacksonville should go Kadarius Toney. They should go Samuel Cosmi. It would be a reach to go for Pat Freiermuth, but yeah, I would definitely say this is a position to get Kadarius Toney or Eric Stokes. I would say if Samuel Cosmi is here, I would say it could go Samuel Cosmi or Kadarius Toney, but I also kind of feel like Kadarius Toney would be the better pick here. And then you go, if Samuel Cosmi's still there at 33, go and then get Samuel Cosmi. Here I would say probably go to all. This is a position where Kwity Paye, I'm gonna have Kwity Paye go to the Browns. I feel like that's a solid pick, going to the Browns and a position that they need. Here for the Ravens, I definitely do think they need to address the edge, because they lost Matthew Judon. They also lost Yannick Ngakoue, and I'm going to have them go Jason Owe. I hope I said that right. But yeah, here is a pick for the Saints. This pick, I feel like it could be Eric Stokes. I feel like this could also be a good position for Terrace Marshall. He's kind of probably a little bit similar to Michael Thomas in a way, but I do feel like this is a good position for Terrace Marshall. At the same time, you still have Eric Stokes here, and I think I'm going to have Eric Stokes picked at this position. Now, here at this position, I'm going to have Terrace Marshall go to the Green Bay Packers, because the Packers have needed a wide receiver. That last year, that's what they probably should have gotten, though they were thinking about their future with Jordan Love. But yeah, now looking at the Buffalo Bills pick, the next best cornerback isn't for a long time, so they're probably not going to get quarterback. Next edge is Joe Tryon from Washington. Probably not going to get him. So I would probably even have Travis Etienne go here, because they still need a decent running back, and a lot of other people also have Travis Etienne go there. And I just feel like Travis Etienne is, in my opinion, he's the best running back in this draft, and I feel like he should go earlier on than Najee Harris, but I will have him go to the Bills. Now here, I'm gonna have the Kansas City Chiefs pick. This pick's kind of challenging because, like, wide receiver isn't, the next best one is Elijah Moore, and that's 10. He's rated 10 picks lower than what they're picking at. I feel like here they could pick Samuel Cosmi, but I do feel that they have better needs than getting Samuel Cosmi, because their offensive line, like, is solid as it is. I feel like here could be a position for Christian Barmore, possibly. Get another person in there next to Chris Jones, and that's who I'm going to have them pick. I feel like that's probably a wrong pick, in my opinion, but that's why we do multiple different ones. But here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they don't really have any needs. If anything, they're just drafting to get a young player that could develop eventually. And I think I'm going to have them go probably just best player available, maybe Trayvon Moring, but I'm going to have them go running back. Yeah, they have Javonte Williams is the kind of like power back out of the two that are coming out of UNC, and they also already have Leonard Fournette, who is a power back. I'm still going to have them go Javonte Williams, and yeah, I will do another mock draft, probably a better one. I feel like, see, for the first 9 picks, I definitely feel like this is very realistic, these first 9 picks. And then after that, it's kind of like more challenging or whatnot. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching another short stream. And yeah, I'll see you guys all on the next one. Make sure to follow me on Twitch, The Real Evan Gem.